welcome back to Red Ted Art. Oh yes, it is mini book time. These are just so cute. I love them to bits. And not only are they mini books made from, well, depending on what colours you use, one sheet of paper or two, they are Minion mini books. Aren't they the cutest? Come on then, let's take a look and see how they're made. Depending on whether you choose to decorate your booklet with pens like this one or with different coloured pieces of paper like this one, you will either need just one sheet of paper, so this one's made from one sheet of paper, or we'll use different coloured papers today because I quite like sticking and gluing. You'll need two different colours. So I've got a yellow piece and a white piece. This yellow one is a quarter of my normal sheet. And then we're going to use the white sheet for the pages. So to begin with, you will have to take this quarter and fold it over. Now the dimensions aren't important. What's important is that you start off with a big sheet like this, fold it in half, fold it again, and that will get you the right size. So you fold it over, open it, bring the edges up, and the other edge down. Fold it in the center. Open it up. Now this time we're going to fold the sides in, but not right into the center. We're going to leave about 1 millimeter or 2 space, and this allows you to kind of create like a little spine for your book. And the same on this side. So you've now made your cover. Like I mentioned, if this was in white, you would now take your pens and you could decorate your outside. But we're going to carry on making the basic booklet first. So this is our cover. Now I want to create the pages for the inside. For that, I take my great large piece of A4, I fold it in half, and I fold it again. Now you can choose. This booklet has extra pages, so you can glue them together if you want. You don't have to. Or if you find cutting through a lot of pages difficult when you shape this later, you only use one strip. But I'm going to use 2 strips, so I'm going to just cut it out. Cut these 2 off. I like lots of pages in my book, so I'm going to create 2 strips. Now what I'm going to do here, you can see there's a fold. If you're only using one strip, you now obviously cut just to the side of this all the way up. But I'm going to do 2 strips and I'm going to cut just along this edge. Now, can you see this? I need this to be slightly smaller. So that's why you need to cut about 1 centimeter off, okay? And that's a really, really important part. Otherwise it won't fit into your covers. So you're basically cutting a strip, that's a quarter, but that makes it slightly smaller. The other thing is also, so that you have a nice neat edge here, I find it helpful to also cut off about 1 centimeter's worth of one end. And it just means that everything sits a bit more neatly. To create your pages, you fold this in half, fold it again, and again. Open it, and now you need to turn it into a concertina. So one fold, another fold, and the final one. That's your concertina. So that you can do, this could be it, but I want to have another set of pages, so I'm just going to repeat that. So you've got your pages ready. Now it's time to insert them into your book, and you do that by pushing them in here as far as you can. If you're only doing one set of pages, you would now put this side in here, but I'm actually doing 2 sets of pages, so I'm going to get this and tuck this one in. Now, some people prefer to now glue these 2 pages together just to make it really snug, but to be honest, I find that if you make all your creases really neat, actually it stays. You don't have to glue them, and it just gives you that extra place to draw. And also it means that at this point your book is no glue, which is great. If you now decide to carry on and use pens to decorate it, the book totally is no glue. However, as you know, I like to decorate my books, and I think it's fun to use paper and cut little bits out, so I find it easier to do a little bit of gluing, but the book itself is no glue. The next thing you want to do, and I'm going to draw this on the back, we can rub it out afterwards. I'm going to make from about, this is like a half or just below, just shape it, give it a little minion shape. I do think it's helpful to do the pencil because sometimes you end up cutting away too much and then you have to start all over again. So it is tricky because you're cutting through a lot of sheets of paper, but you know, either get an adult to help you or just take your time, or use less sheets of paper on the inside. So I'm going to rub this out with a rubber later, but in the meantime we're going to decorate the front. Isn't that cute? It already looks like a minion, I think. Next we'll take our blue paper, or you would take a blue pen, and we're going to cut out a blue rectangle. So I'm just going to use my little book as a guide. Really cute already. Glue that down. Now let's cut out a little pocket. Time for a black band for the eyes. And now I'm going to use a silver pen. You can use you know, black if you don't have silver, or just leave it white, or if you've got a little bit of tin foil maybe. So you just have to improvise. I know not everyone's got a silver pen, but I'm going to use a silver pen to create one large eye. Or you can do two eyes, you know, depending which minion you want to do. Isn't that adorable? And all that's missing now is a little mouth, and your minion is finished. I'm going to do a little sideways mouth for that one. There we go. Isn't that cute? Now with the Despicable 3 Me prison minion, all I did was I used a black piece of card instead of the blue one. Then I cut out some white strips, stuck those on top. I did a white pocket instead of a blue pocket. And then with the eye, it was a little bit fiddly, but I had to cut a little bit of yellow out to add to that. In fact, if you were doing a black and white one, hand drawing it might be a bit easier just from the eye perspective, but really it is your choice. And that's it. That's how easy it is to make your super duper adorable Minion mini books. And you know what? The book itself is no glue, the decoration is glue, I agree. If you want to make a no glue one, you can use one sheet of paper and turn it into one like this. Now, as per usual, as I tidy up, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, add this to your playlist, but above all, keep watching, keep making, and of course, we'd love to see you here again soon. Take care. Bye.